All right, well, after my last video, I'm just gonna take a page out of W4ARB, Aaron, his book. I'm just gonna film this on my iPad because my super expensive action camera Insta360 keeps crashing with heat. And even though it's overcast and like 60 degrees, I don't trust that camera. So we are at Utah Lake State Park, and I'm gonna throw up an arborist throw line and fed half wave. So we're gonna throw this baby up there. This is the X10. And we're probably gonna use, let's see what we're gonna use. Depends on what I have. Ooh, I don't see my other antenna, so we might use this guy. This is the NFED HF Matchbox from, it's like the Hawaii Club. I don't really know a ton about it. It actually came with my KX3 that I bought. Well, let me check if my other antennas are here. I think that's what we're using today. And we're gonna do the Bamatech. Let's get this show on the road. I don't really know how to tie these. I know Thomas K4SWL has a video, but I kind of just tie it like a fly line. Kind of how I would tie a fly onto a line. Ooh, that almost came out. There you go. I just realized I left my bag in front. Hopefully you guys saw that whiff on the first throw. And that was looked like a Cessna Citation, and we are at the end of the Provo Airport runway, so we might see, it'd be cool to see a commercial flight come in right here, a 737 land. We'll see. All right, so we've got it in an inverted V, so that'll be perfect. Geez, and good thing I always keep one of these with me, because we'll see if it turns up somewhere, but I left about half of the antennas I wanted to bring, so I wasn't actually planning on using this, but I always bring my Chelegans as a backup, just in case, because this one sets up so easy. But yeah, this has the BNC, which is the cable I brought. All right, so this antenna should look pretty good. Let me see if I can actually get this set up. All right, perfect. So I just did a QRP Labs QMX build. Unsuccessful, I might add. Somewhat. I sent it off to W1NC. I think I found on some forum that he repairs them. So I said, hey, I just built this in like 2 days, 3 days. If you could take a look at it and let me know. And he told me I did a really good job. I don't know if he says that to everyone. And he spent about 3 hours on it, resoldering some cold joints. He had to rewind the 20-meter toroid. And he just mailed it back to me today. So from Massachusetts to Utah. So I'm guessing by end of week I'll have it. And I want to do a park activation with a QMX that I built with the help of a friend. So that'll be fun. But today we are going KX3. And the Bamatech. I do use the Talent Cell little battery. My heart skipped a beat. I thought I didn't have an audio cable that I need, but I do. So that would have been a funny way to end this activation video, and you guys probably would have never seen it. I'm gonna need my headphones just from the ambient noise, but I do have a splitter, so I'm gonna get my speaker out of my truck so you guys can listen as well. It looks like whatever they're doing over there, they already did here, so I hope they don't come over because I've got an end-fed half wave down, and this park does charge 20 bucks to use this park. So if you want a nice pavilion and a table in Utah, you gotta spend 20 bucks, or you can go to a wildlife management area for free, but you've gotta provide your own table and chair. By the way, that's probably the wrong attitude. I freaking love parks on the air, and I'll pay 20 bucks if I have to. I'm just not sure if other states charge for park access, and it may just be this park because it's a state park. And it is Utah Lake State Park, where people have like their boats docked and other stuff. So that seemed like a really negative attitude, and I wasn't trying to act that way, so I apologize. Well, I guess my antenna works. Just calling QRL real fast. I can't hear my side tone at all. I think we're clear on this, so I'm going to add my spot. I don't hear the side tone through my headphones, which is kind of funny. I just hear it through the ambient. I'm going to turn my speed down a little bit. I feel like I'm getting some massive QRM. Oh, did he come back with Roger? All right, that was a good little string there. Definitely getting a little confused copying today. was gonna say 73 there, but I just stopped. I hunted him earlier today. KB8. Ohio threw me off there. I screwed up my 73. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was my 10th. So park activated. That was so fast. So that antenna is working. My sending still sucks. But man, so I heard an N6BTE. Was that not an N? Was that a K? can barely hear that guy. Gotcha. Surprised Texas is that faint. I got you now there, dude. I'm glad when they come back. Bro, am I sending? But I'm so glad N6 BTE came back because I got him earlier and I came back to him a bunch of times. He had me 449 in California, so he was on. I could tell. You can kind of tell when they're on a straight key, I feel like, and I think he was on a straight key, which is cool. I think it's KD9. Ooh. Nothing better than that Roger. Indiana. I kind of screw up
the cadence, because like when they hit me a Roger, my preference is like I get to then go send. I know it doesn't matter, like my preference is irrelevant. I gotta be careful because I'm like increasing my volume and I'm gonna have my head blown up when this guy comes back or someone else comes back. There's nothing worse than headphones, mobile, like, and I'm trying to hear a faint signal and then someone comes in. It's the worst. It's 100% my fault though. Jeez, dude, my sending today. Jeez. I was confused by that state for a second. My copying has gotten so much better, but there's still such a long way to go. Did I screw up that call sign? Couple Arkansas today. Gotta love that. I tell you what though, for the $20 fee, this probably is my smoothest activation, so well worth it. I wish I could hear my side tone through my splitter. I can't. I just hear it through the ambient. I think that was W8EO. Was that not a W? I always feel kind of bad if it's a new hunter that they maybe don't know what a question mark is. Because I feel like when I first started hunting, a question mark kind of confused me at first. Well, that guy's definitely not new. I'm probably new, so he's like, you know what? If you couldn't catch that, I'm gonna move on, man. I got parks to hunt. That was actually really funny because I wasn't sure if I had the call sign, so I was like, oh, he's probably new. He has like 10,000 parks hunted, and I should send less question marks. He wasn't new. I am new. I am new at this. I think the greatest rivalry of all time, like we could talk Celtics, Lakers, you know, you can talk Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Auburn, BYU, Utah, obviously that's in the mix. But then it's me versus the 7 in my call sign. I love 7. I have no problems with 7, but I just can't send 7. It's gotten kind of quiet. Jeez, dude, I told you. Okay, I'm not going to send a question mark. I'm going to assume. I almost went to send him his call sign. So I think I got that right. I hope I got it right. I feel like a reason I struggle sending, other than the fact that I'm brand new to CW, is like at home I have these really nice, heavy, big paddle, like iambic paddles. And then in the field, I use like the tiniest of all possible paddles. And I know that's just an excuse, but it's like going from a like 308 rifle to like 12 gauge shotgun to the cricket gun in Men in Black. That's a horrible analogy, but that's just what it feels like. It's just very different platforms. I scared him off. He's like, geez, I don't know what my signal report is, dude. I can't talk to you anymore. Was he asking for a signal report? I need to try to copy this. That's so fair, because I screwed up his RST. I thought for a second it was like a park to park, but he just came back, he was saying RST again, or RST, he was just asking for RST. I'm really lucky my KX3 has a CW decoder, because a lot of times once we get a little bit off script, and that's not off script at all, but for me it is. I know I need to keep setting CQ, but I like to talk in between. That was North Carolina followed by South Carolina here in Provo, Utah. Like, how cool is POTA CW, man? But I appreciate that guy coming back and working with me, like, to understand a basic thing like RST. Like, I'm still, I'm still really new to CW, and I kind of beat myself up. Like, I can lean towards just getting really negative quickly, and that's something with CW, it's actually really good practice to get out of that. Like, my number one thing with CW has been, like, just get on the air. Like, don't worry about it. And that's helped a ton. Like, my copying, everything's just improved dramatically. But I do appreciate when guys like that, they're patient with me. We might wrap up here. I'm pretty happy with this activation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. At some point, I do need to activate a park on... Somebody just sent me something. It's always confusing to me when I get something and like they disappear, but I understand, like I do that too when I'm hunting. Like this guy is super QSB, like I really want to get this contact in this state, and then he just disappears and I'm like, oh crap. Like that was probably somebody in Timbuktu and I missed it. I think we're going to do a few more CQ calls and then wrap up here. But this has been a great activation. My copying's a lot better. I just need to improve my sending a lot. Which I know the advice is like slow down your sending so you can send better, but when I slow down, I actually send worse. It truly is just reps. Like I just need more reps. I'm actually going to do the CW Ops Intermediate class starting May 6th, which I'm really excited for. I think it'll just be good to get like a lot of feedback and coaching and advice, plus just meet people in CW. I'll also be at Dayton Hamvention. I'm flying out from Utah just for one day. I'll be there on Friday. I probably shouldn't be talking so intermittently on the band. Like I'm occupying this frequency. I should probably be sending pretty quickly. A couple more CW calls. Should I hop over to another band? Should I do QRT if I'm hopping off of this band? Yeah, I should, right? So I don't know what this end-fed half-wave antenna is rated for. I think I can hop over to 40 meters though. Yeah, I'm sure that's for 40 meters. And I know my wire is, like I know my inverted V, my Xtenna is rated for that. It's resonant on 40 and 20. I think I can tune it on 15 and 17. Ooh, should I hop over to 15 meters? 6 to 40 meters. So let's go do, that's a nice thing about the KX3 is I can go do whatever I want. Maybe this will be a longer activation. So let's go play around. So we're gonna go over to 15 meters. Yeah, so it definitely needs tuning on that band. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're tuned up now, so cool. So we can do, oh, and you know what? When the clock hits 0000, is that, do I reactivate that park with 10 contacts on the next UTC day? I think I do. Especially if I switch bands. I don't know how that works. I've never done that before. And then all those same people can rehunt me. I guess I'll be on a new band though. Huh. Let's go see. I guess I should check if like 15 meters is open. How do I do that? I know I can check like solar flux and stuff. But I'm just gonna see if I hear anything. This is how new I am to HF. I'm like a general license as of the last 90 days, since January. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do 15 meters. I think I'm gonna hop over to 7 meters, or sorry, 40 meters, 7 megahertz. There's 30 meters. Oh yeah, I hear all sorts of action. Cool, so we're gonna do 40 meters. Let's try to knock out 10 quick contacts. I might wait about 5 minutes for the clock to shift. I have done 40 meter contacts. I did that on my second park activation, and I got 3 contacts on 40 meters. And then it kind of just dried up, so I hopped over to 20 meters and completed the activation. So this won't be my first time on 40 meters, but it could be my first park activation with 40 meters. Again, I don't know if that's how it works when the clock switches over, but we're gonna find out. I guess we'll find out when I upload my logs. My one goal today is to not get my X10 caught in the tree, because when I did that last arborist throwline video, you guys know I lost my connector in the tree, and that sucked really bad. There's only like a couple feet of it, but I had to buy 2 more from my buddy. I could have rebuilt it. I only lost a few feet, but it's resonant on like 67 feet on 40-20, tunable on 15 and 17, maybe 40-20 and 10. Somebody that knows NFET halfways can correct that. Okay, I'm gonna call QRL and then we'll add this spot right as the clock is shifting over. Ooh, I need to tune it. Yeah, it's way happier on 40 meters. Oh, you know what? It's not even the 24-hour one yet. We're still on this day. Sorry, that's not until 7 o'clock. I swear it was going to be the hour. Let me check that. So what was when I got here? 23. That's not right. Oh, no, it is. Okay, thank goodness I refreshed it. I opened up the same web page, and it had the clock where I left it. So, yeah, it's 23:58, so I was right. So yeah, we're gonna start calling CQ in a few seconds.